The jury in the case of Daniel Penny, who was charged with second-degree manslaughter for the killing of Jordan Neely, a homeless black man, on the subway in New York City, has been unable to come to a unanimous decision, and they have informed the judge in the case. Now, it's very possible that this will still go back to further deliberations. We've seen it with Daniel Penny. They've made him a hero. They said that Jordan Neely, who was a homeless man who was starving, who was frail, who needed help, who needed all kinds of help, he did not need to be killed. So much so that even after the train was emptied, Daniel Penny was still there strangling Jordan Neely. Even if Daniel Penny felt like he needed to restrain him, when everyone was off the train, where was the threat? The threat was gone. But that particular information doesn't matter to MAGA white people, or some MAGA blacks for that matter, but particularly those who are on social media who are salivating at the opportunity to get away with murdering black people. It's the number one thing on their list to do. It's on their Christmas wish list. They want nothing more than that. How do I know? They're still rewriting the history of Derek Chauvin and George Floyd. They insist on rewriting the record. What you saw happen to George Floyd, to them, can be rewritten by them saying George Floyd didn't die because of Derek Chauvin. George Floyd died because of a drug overdose. And they repeat it enough times to convince themselves, and if you say anything different, then you are the moron. You are the racist. You are the one who is not living in reality. They did the same thing with Trayvon Martin. They did the same thing with Tamir Rice. They do continually the same thing with Emmett Till. And this is a generational phenomenon that has been consistent through the thread of American history. There are so many black bodies who have been killed by white people who have never received justice. And Make America Great Again, MAGA, is just the latest iteration of it. It's their number one goal. It's what drives them more than anything else. More than anything else, they want to be able to get rid of people like me and you, black man, black woman. I give you this video because I want to warn you. Red alert, black people. Be on red alert every time you have to be around someone like MAGA. Why? Because they have invested in their hearts. They have invested in their souls to be able to come up with any narrative possible to get away with killing you. There is no instance, there is no scenario under which a white person can kill you and they will say that that person is guilty of murder. There's no scenario. They have crafted narrative after narrative, and it doesn't matter what was done on video. It doesn't matter if the world saw what Derek Chauvin did. No, all that matters is that they have enough social media power now to rewrite history. And what do they expend most of that energy on as it pertains to the black community? Getting away with murder. How to get away with murder? Just become a part of MAGA.